What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I saw this post on Reddit, and it's their first foldable phone, and they're deciding if they should go with the Galaxy Z Fold 7 or the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. And I wanted to go through their pluses and minuses and give them an answer on what I think they should decide between these two phones. So first of all, they mentioned that the Galaxy Z Fold 7's upsides anyway are going to be that it has a better CPU, which is totally true. Snapdragon 8 Elite is much better than the Tensor G5 in terms of raw performance, better for overall life of this device, like just much better, way more powerful. Tensor G5 will never catch up to that. Also, it has the weight difference, 43 grams less at 215 versus 258. It's slimmer when it's folded, 2 millimeters less and 8.9 millimeters instead of 10 millimeters, and also better cameras in pixels. So when you look at the Galaxy Z Fold 7 in terms of getting the 200 megapixel camera, the main selling points, at least in his eyes, are the better CPU, which is going to be better for performance gaming, video editing, photo editing, day-to-day usage, and longevity of the device. Don't forget that. The more powerful processor you have, the better it is for longevity. The weight difference, which these devices are most likely, even from Pixel, over the next handful of years, are going to be that they are a lot less in weight. Then you also have to factor in that slimmer. Then you have to factor in that the cameras are higher megapixel, and cameras could always be improved, especially on phones with better software. If any camera company or phone company can show you, it's Pixel that can show you that, updated, really great algorithmic software really makes a difference with cameras. And who's to say that even though Samsung's megapixels are higher, who's to say that they won't consistently improve their camera software over the years? Now, I do want to add into this that if you read the article, his last phone lasted 6 years, and he hopes to use the Fold for 4+ years, and the 7 years of Android updates is very much welcome to him. Also, let's go on to the Pixel 10 Pro Fold, because for him, the pluses are that it has 16 gigs of RAM instead of 12, which is totally true, but you can get a 16 gigabyte version of the Fold 7 if you get the 1 terabyte. And if you're going to keep it that long, might as well get the 1 terabyte, right? Then you have the 5,000 milliamp battery instead of 4,400 on the Fold 7. So a bigger battery should get better battery life in general. G2 wireless charging, 25 watts instead of 15 on the Z Fold 7. I like that one because I'm not a big wireless charger, but if I were to take advantage of that all the time, it would be really, really cool to have 25 watt built in there. It's going to charge a lot faster than the 15 watt. Then you have the Bluetooth 6.0 instead of 5.4 as Bluetooth matures and new things are added within it. Having Bluetooth 6.0 is probably going to make more sense. I'll be honest, I don't know a lot about the differences and the features of 6.0 versus 5.4, but they will happen and they will be, obviously, there's more bandwidth most likely and better quality and features behind it. Built-in Pixel Snap MagSafe, aka it's going to have the magnets built in to the back of the phone without any case, a specific case being needed for that. Now, let's break this down. I will wholeheartedly admit, I think the Fold 7 is the better buy for a 4+ year device. It has more power. The power is going to mature better over that time than the Pixel Fold 10, especially, I'm assuming we're probably going to start to get more AAA games, especially with Qualcomm Snapdragon pushing their own mobile processors to get more AAA games like Grand Theft Auto and other games like that. It's just going to happen. You're going to need that raw performance. So it makes sense if you're a gamer and a person that needs to edit things that are heavy duty, pictures and video editing and anything else, AI tasks, you're going to want the processor that's more powerful. That is the Fold 7. The better design, aka lighter and slimmer, Fold 7, and that's over the life term of that is going to make that phone feel futuristic. It's still 4 years later, whereas Pixel 10 Pro Fold is probably going to feel a little ancient at that point when these phones probably get a lot slimmer with bigger batteries and all of that. And then you factor in that the cameras, I love the Fold 7. Yeah, I said right, Fold 7 cameras. I think they're really good. And you can always improve stuff or change colorings if you don't like it with editing, which is a pain in the butt sometimes. But if you're into that, It's not going to make a big deal. Now, Pixel 10 Pro Fold, I don't want to put it down. It's not a slouch by any stretch of the imagination. I love that it has the Qi 2 25-watt wireless charging. I love that it has built-in magnets. The built-in magnets can be, you can work around that. I have magnets in this case. This case is super thin and has hinge protection. I'm currently using the Banks case, and I love that ultimately it has the magnets built into it so I can take advantage of those features, even though they're not built into the Fold 7. So you can bypass that, and that wouldn't end up being a huge buying point. Now, 5,000 milliamp battery having more than the 4,400 on the Fold 7, that potentially could be a big issue. Obviously, Fold 7, depending upon who you are, I get about 5 hours-ish of screen on time. Some people get more than that. I don't know what boat you'd be in, but ultimately, I think that is a big factor. But to be fair, you can always charge pretty much anywhere. You can wirelessly charge, you can bring a battery with you, you can charge at an outlet, whatever you want to do, and you can do that with both phones. So I wouldn't hang too much fruit on that 600 milliamps more. I don't think it's going to make a massive difference in battery life versus the two phones. And if you're going to keep these phones for that long, I think you have to go with the Fold 7, like I mentioned. I think there's enough on there that it shows that it's the clear-cut winner for you as a user. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think I'm wrong? If I'm wrong, why I'm wrong? Or do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.